That's Councilor Ferreira for a prayer and for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Governor. Let's pray for civility and peace in local, state, and federal politics so that we'll move together as one state, one nation. Pledge allegiance to the
Flag of the United
States of America,
States, to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How's everybody doing today? Okay?
Trying to stay cool.
Yeah, time jobs.
Steamy outside.
I agree. I'd like to recognize Councilor Duff for a motion to record advice and consent for the financial warrant.
So move, Governor.
Is there a second? Seconded by Councilor DiPaolo. All in favor? Any opposed? The ayes have it. I'd like to recognize Councilor Devaney for a motion to record advice and consent for the pending list of notaries public.
So move, Lieutenant Governor.
Thank you. Motion's been made, seconded by Councilor Jacobs. Is there, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. I'd like to recognize Councilor Jacobs for a motion to record advice and consent for the appointment of Gregory P. Terran to the position of Associate Justice of the District Court.
I'm very happy to make that motion.
Great. Is there a second? Second,
And could I just?
seconded by Councilor Devaney. Under discussion, Councilor Devaney.
Very pleased with this nominee. Not only is he qualified, experienced, has compassion, but what I look for is judges who are knowledgeable about disabilities. And I say that, Lieutenant Governor, because I served 22 years on the Commission of Disabilities. And it's so important now that people know about autism and Asperger's syndrome when someone comes before them and maybe they're not able to speak it properly or whatever. So I look for that, and he has it. He has wonderful background on that, and he has been applauded for it. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilor Devaney. Any other comments? Seeing none, I'd ask our secretary to please call the roll.
Mr. Paulo,
Yes.
Council Jacobs,
Yes.
Yes.
Council Devaney,
Yes.
Council Iannella,
Yes.
Council Duff,
Yes.
Yes.
7 members voting, 7 in the affirmative, the matter carries. We also have 5 new nominations. I'll go through those. John Fraser to the position of Associate Justice of the Superior Court. Councilor Duff, wondering if you might have a date and time for this hearing.
I do, the 24th at 1 p.m.
That's so noted. Councilor Devaney,
Just point of information. That's next Wednesday.
the 24th is,
You know what? I just wanted to say that I've been saying it for a long time. We have a questionnaire, Lieutenant Governor, that we give to the nominee. And it mandates them to send back that questionnaire within 8 days before their hearing. Now, to set this date for next Wednesday does not meet the standard. And we put such pressure on that nominee because they can't go back into the future to write that. But the other thing is, it's under pain of perjury. They want to make sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted. So I keep asking, please don't schedule less than 2 weeks. Let's go by the standards. Let's go by, under pain of perjury that we're asking that person, and yet we're not fulfilling our position. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Councilor Devaney, Councilor Ferreira.
The questionnaire that they fill out is exactly 3 questions different from the questions that they answered a year ago when they applied. It's not a heavy lift for the candidates to fill out 3 questions in a matter of a week. Superior Court's down 11 positions. I urge this council to have many hearings every single week. With the 15-minute time limits now, the most our hearings are running are an hour and a half. There's no reason why we can't work 6 hours a day and have 4 hearings in a day. I urge the council to get them going and get them done quickly.
I think the
Devaney?
thing is, in respect to the nominee, we have standards and we're asking them to send that submission of that questionnaire 8 days, at least 8 days before their hearing. And yet you're just giving it to us now, and that's next Wednesday. And it's impossible for that person. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate that, Councilor Devaney.
Sense, but I don't want to see, 3 in 1 day. I want to be able to schedule. And what I want to point out, Lieutenant Governor, it isn't the counselor that's making the date to meet with this person. This person might say, hey, I've got a meeting, or I've got a wedding, or I'm going to be in court. And so it isn't that easy to schedule a 5. And I have talked with the administration, and there's no immediate rush on these. Let's look at these people, let people know who they are. And that's all. And a week is not in compliance with what we're asking the nominee. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor Devaney. Counselor Kennedy?
There was a rush on these.
Thank you.
The Superior Court is in crisis because of the shortage of judges. Civil cases aren't getting done at all. Criminal cases are getting backlogged. We got to get these people on as quickly as we can. That's why I was going to put Judge Nestor on at 10 next week.
Thanks you, Counselor Kennedy. I think we've got, this really doesn't require a vote. It's more informative. Appreciate the issues that you've raised, Counselor Devaney, but it is usually up to the individual whose district is representing where the potential appointee comes from. So we've got one schedule, and if we need more time and other things, that'll be up to the council at that time of that hearing. So we've got that noted for John Fraser. And hearing the need in Superior Court to try and get this done as quickly but efficiently as possible.
What time?
That's July 24th at 1 p.m. And then Council, I believe that's what you said, Counselor Duff, correct? July 24th? Yes.
Counselor Kennedy is scheduled at 10 a.m.
We're going to get to that one. So the next one, we have Counselor Devaney is someone who's in your district, Karen Goldenberg, to the position of Associate Justice of Superior Court. Do you know if we have a date and time for that hearing?
I will set that for the 31st at 1 p.m.
7:31 at 1 p.m. Okay, thank you. And then we've got Julie Green to the position of Associate Justice of the Superior Court. Also, Counselor Devaney, that's on
And I will set that for August 7th at 1 p.m.
8/7 at 1.
Let me just say that the other thing is that while I'm standing, the other thing is, in respect to counselors who have to come a distance to come here, I wish that they would not have a 9 o'clock. The State House does not open to the public till 9 o'clock. So for that reason, and for respect for our counselors who have to come a distance, I'm just making that request.
I don't think we have any at 9, so that's great.
Governor, just to note for the record that candidate is traveling, and that's why we need to have a slight pause before her hearing can be held.
Thank you. And then next up, Counselor Kennedy, Matthew Nestor to the position of Associate Justice Superior Court. Just want to check this hearing is scheduled for the 24th at 10 a.m. Correct? All right. And last one is Deepika Shukla to the position of Associate Justice of the Superior Court. Counselor Jacobs, I don't know if you have a date and time for that hearing yet?
Yeah, so I will schedule that one for July 31st at 10 a.m.
7:31 at 10 a.m. Okay, at 10 a.m. on the 31st. So we've got one at 1 and 10 so far. Okay, I think that is everything. So I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion made by Counselor Ferrer. Is there a second? Second. Seconded by Counselor DiPaolo. All those in favor, all those opposed, the ayes have it. We stand adjourned.
Does anyone have the sign sheets?